Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? My name is Melinda English, and I'm a real estate professional here in the Metro Atlanta area. I cover Metro Atlanta, Middle Georgia, Savannah, wherever. I have connections all over Georgia. That's why I'm able to expand my spectrum. So, what I want to talk to you guys today about is the FHA loan. Okay. Last month, Look, time goes by so fast. I'm forgetting what month I'm in, but a few weeks ago. It hasn't even been a few weeks ago. Oh my goodness. Last week, get it together. Last week, closed the deal. And it was tough closing that deal. Don't get me wrong. We had to think outside of the box to get it done. But one of the things that I learned is that one of the applicants on the loan had a defaulted student loan, and you cannot purchase a home with an FHA loan if your student loans are in default. Now, a lot of you guys seem to think when you remove your student loans from your credit report that you are free from them and that they will never come back. That is a myth. That is so far from the truth, because there's a database. There's a federal database called CAVERS. And CAVERS is a credit, hold on, I'm gonna make sure I got it right. It is a credit alert verification reporting system. So if you had any type of loans that are defaulted, any FHA loan, VA loan, foreclosures, student loans, anything government, all things government, small business administration loan, and you defaulted on that loan, that will be in that database. So you can remove things from your credit, but honey, good luck trying to remove it from your CAVERS report, because you're not going to get it. So you're probably like, okay, well, my student loans are in default. What did I do now? You need to contact the student loans department. You need to contact them ASAP. Get them on the phone. Ask them, what are your options? Most of the time, your options are, if you're in default, you're going to pay that loan in full or pay a large portion to get it out of default and then set up a payment plan. If you do that, then you will be able to buy a home. Now, you might not be able to buy a home in 30 days because a lot of times some of you guys don't find out that you are in default until you are under contract. Until the processor pulls the CAVERS report, that's where you guys know that you're in default. And I find it hard to believe that most of you say that you don't know that you're in default. And a lot of you guys seem to think that the President Biden's initiative that he's working on trying to erase student loans is counting right now. It's not. That law has not been passed yet. We hope that it does. But in the meantime, you need to get your student loans in good standing. And only you know if you have not been paying your student loans. And I'm telling you, with the pandemic, a lot of us oh, I could just put that on hold. I could just put that on hold. But you're trying to buy a house. And another thing, you cannot buy a house if your student loan, if you're saying that you're having a financial hardship, if you're reporting that you're having a financial hardship, then you're not going to be able to get approved for FHA. And a lot of you guys right now only qualify for FHA because of your credit score. If your credit score is, low 500, low 600, 659 or less, that is FHA credit. So make sure that your student loans are in good standing, okay? Because I don't want you to be under contract and you've got earnest money at stake. And if you don't have the right representation, you could possibly lose that money. And if you don't have the right lender that's going to be honest with you, that's going to work really hard to get you to the closing table, honey, you might as well go ahead and terminate the contract so you won't lose that earnest money. Because I'm telling you, this is happening a lot. This is happening. So make sure. So let's recap, okay? Because I want you to be clear. Make sure that your student loans are not in default. You can log on to your account and find out if your student loans are at default. If they are, if you have the money to get them out of default, go ahead and do it. It may be a large lump sum of money to do it, but it is worth it, because if you only qualify for FHA, if you're trying to get a small business, a small loan for your business, you're not going to be able to get it. If you got a VA home loan that's in default, you're not going to be able to get it. So any government loans that are in default, honey, you better get yourself right with them, because if you're trying to get another loan, especially if it's government, it's not going to happen. So for the purpose of this video, this is about buying a home. So you want to make sure that your student loans are in good standing. How we do that, we call. And you want to be really, really nice to these people when you call them. You don't want to have an attitude, because it's like this. You're looking for somebody to help you. So call these folks like you got some sense. Have all your information available. Hey, I didn't realize that my student loans were in default. Will you please help me? 9 times out of 10, they will help you. If you feel like the person that you're speaking to is not giving you the service that you feel like you should receive, just say, you know what? Thank you for your time. Hang up. Call again. 9 times out of 10, you'll get a different person. But always be kind to these people and say, hey, I didn't know my student loans were in default. I was confused about the Biden initiative with him trying to erase our student loans. I was confused about that. Whatever your excuse is for not paying your student loans, I don't know. I'm just giving you a little advice. But what I do know, if you have the money, you need to make arrangements to get those student loans out of default, especially if you are trying to get an FHA loan. An FHA loan and a VA loan. So if you got student loans in default, honey, you are not going to buy a house with FHA or VA. So I hope I added some type of value. And if I did, I ask you guys to please give it a like, share, turn on your notifications. And I'm going to try to come every week. Notice I said try, because I'm a busy lady. But I'm very, very passionate about everybody being a homeowner, especially our minorities. We represent a very small number when it comes to home ownership. And it's things like our student loans being a default. Those reasons break really high why a lot of us aren't able to buy a house, or we're not able to purchase a home at the amount we wish to buy a house at. Because remember, student loans count against your debt to income ratio. So I could go on and on about that. But hey, I'm Melinda. I thank you guys for tuning in. Make it a great day.